Aspirations, visions, goals. What else would you go to college for? These are things that everyone asks you about when entering and exiting these hallowed halls. Or websites. What can I say? The thought is frightening sometimes. Not so much because I don't know what I want to do, but because sometimes I wonder if I'll have what it takes to do it. There are many opportunities out there to succeed and grow, but there are also many opportunities to fail. However, I have confidence that whatever challenges I face chasing down my aspirations, I can overcome them and become the person I've always wanted to be. The following is a brief summary of some of my goals, why I've made them, and how I plan to achieve them. To preface, I love stories. I always have. I've always wanted a career that involves storytelling in some form or fashion. I thought I'd like to be a writer at one point. I thought that maybe I could go on to do art professionally. I thought maybe about trying to get into music. But at last, I settled on something that has been a huge part of my life for a long time. Video games. I know it might sound a bit silly. Video games are often portrayed as a mindless pastime. But they're not to me, and they're not to many others either. Millions of people around the world enjoy some wonderful recreation playing video games. Whether players are hardcore into the games, or they just use them as a way to wind down after the workday, video games have worn their way into a special place in the hearts of many. Video games are also a medium of storytelling, but a special one. In these stories, you are, in many ways, the hero. You interact with the story, participate in it, and keep it rolling. You are there for every step of the way. You are in the story, not just reading it. For this reason, I would like to get a career in video game software development. I would love to have the opportunity to help and tell these stories to a whole new generation of listeners. Software development is an extremely popular career these days. That is because more and more of the things we use are computerized. I'm submitting a scholarship essay over a computer which is connected to the internet. Right now, I'm dictating these words to a program which hears my words and then translates them into type. Much of this is accomplished by code. Coding is a branch of video game development that I would like to get into. I've always been pretty good at critical thinking, and I enjoy coding quite a bit. I think I would enjoy using it to create video games and to tell stories. I plan on doing this by getting a degree in information technology at Liberty University. I'm going through their online courses and plan to graduate sometime next year, 2021 that is. Liberty offers an extensive course which will train me in coding and creating 3D objects on a computer. After I get out of Liberty University, I would like to work at a video game company for a little while as a software engineer. However, something I would very much like to do is go into business for myself, perhaps with a few others, and become an independent game developer. I would like to do this in order to get the opportunity to experiment with video games in my own way. I don't think that we've even reached the surface of what video games can really do, and with the recent rise in VR, a whole new frontier is rising in front of developers, and I want to see what I can do with that. In conclusion, I aspire to become a software engineer for video game development. I'm getting an education at Liberty University to do so, and the reason I want to do that is to see how far we can take video games within my lifetime. I want to push the boundaries of what has been done and see what we can do with the new technology we have.